I'm Karen Salas, and I was the district administrator here in the courthouse for 10 years, and we feel like we have fun with the ghosts and they have fun with us.
I think there's a lot of stories and a lot of experiences people have had that kind of corroborate ghosts roaming around in the building. I've always been open to the idea of ghosts. Growing up in Greeley, this is a very well-known haunt in town, so even just looking at the building and how old it is, you can kind of tell that there's a high likelihood of paranormal activity. The most famous ghost is our little resident Jonathan. He's our little boy. He's been the one that's caused, I think, the most activity and the one that people have seen the most.
And we were all just working away, and all of a sudden we heard this click, 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 and I says, "What is that?" I'm Connie Koppas. I've worked here since September 4th of 2004, and I love working with ghosts. About a couple minutes later, another click, 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 and I says, "What is that?" And we're all just like, we couldn't figure it out. And so we went back to work again. It happened a third time, and I says, "I think it's the typewriter." And so I walked up there and it was on, and nobody had touched that typewriter in months. And so we thought, I bet you Jonathan, who's a little ghost that runs around on the 4th floor, I thought he was playing with the typewriter that day.
Jonathan does seem pretty playful. He's, I think he likes the attention, he likes making himself known, and I think most of all he likes playing with toys and being a little prankster.
I heard that he's whispered in some people's ears. I just think he just wants to play sometimes and just let us know that he's still here.
One day I was up in the attic by myself, and I was walking down the boardwalk toward one of our storage areas, and the figure walked across in front of me. It walked from left to right and disappeared into the chicken wire, basically behind the wall. The gentleman that had the long riding coat on, long black riding coat.
The rumor of the man in the attic is supposedly that he's W.D. French. W.D. French, he was a gentleman that was on trial for murder. And a group from Evans came over and they broke him out of the jail, and then it was said that they came over and they lynched him from a tree.
I don't know one way or another whether it's W.D. French. It certainly would be an answer.
There's 3 of us. We went to the attic to retrieve the file, and I just happened to look up and I saw this really tall hooded figure just softly, gently floating by.
I felt like the spirit was very peaceful. We don't have any reports of any malevolent or bad feelings coming from any of the ghosts that are reported here in this building. Very recently we've seen a video that surfaced, and in that video the figure in that same area was white. So that was really the first time that we've seen a light figure, then it was actually captured on film. One of the reasons I think that people are having a lot of experiences with the paranormal here in this building, one is because it's now 100 years old, and a lot of people have come through here with very high emotions, and it could be that the paranormal are very drawn to a very high emotional situation and environment, and maybe that's one of the reasons they are comfortable here.
When you actually have these experiences, it's definitive. You can tell that it's happened. And I think the special thing about this building is it's not just urban legend. It's happened to so many people, and it's so consistent and similar that there has to be something that's not been explained, or you could say it's paranormal.
I think that there's a lot of people in Weld County who may or may not believe in the paranormal, but until you experience it, it's something that seems very ominous. And once you've experienced it and feel comfortable with it, it really is something that you can accept and have fun with. I think if I were to have the opportunity to actually talk to Jonathan, I'd wonder why he's here, a young boy in a courthouse, how he got here, and know that he's welcome. That we enjoy having them. They're a part of us. We feel like we're a part of them, and hopefully they're as comfortable with us as we are with him.